It's time for Rant and Rave. Pete McMurray is here from WGN Radio.
What's
dressed
so funny?
For the occasion.
I'm not laughing.
Sweating for the occasion.
Fabulous.
You can borrow this week.
Could I?
Yes.
I'm going to wear that to fireworks.
Gay Pride Parade today, 4th of July coming up this week. I mean, 2 for 1.
Now, like I'm saying, don't get it if you can't wear it more than once. It's a waste of an outfit. Okay, it's our 4
I'm
text
never
poll
going to
tonight,
let my
guys.
wife complain anymore about my clothes.
She has no room for that. Show her this picture. All right, with the NHL season over at this point, what are you guys most looking forward to? Is it the Bears, the Blackhawks again? Are we already craving hockey? Derek Rose's return in the Bulls season, or the end of baseball this year? Pete, we'll start with you.
Well, isn't it funny how hockey made us forget about baseball? What are the Cubs? 15.5 games back. The White Sox 12.5 games back. No one cares about baseball. You know, I had knee surgery 4 weeks ago. I'm going to be back before Derek Rose, okay? I do have to say I'm looking forward to the Bears season to see what Trestman can do, but, you know, we're all depressed that hockey is over. We cannot wait. We cannot wait for the hockey season. That's what I'm looking forward to this fall, Barry.
Yeah, you know, I understand what you're saying. I'm a hockey guy. I love hockey, but really this was an easy one. We've got to see what Mark Trestman's going to be all about. This could be fascinating for a couple of weeks. Who knows what that's going to be like? Who knows if he knows what he's doing? So far, it seems like it's going to be a fun offense, very fast. Everything the Bears are going to do is fast. I'm looking forward to seeing that. 25
days until they report to Bourbonnais.
Nice.
Just FYI, if anybody else is counting down, because I know I certainly am. But in light of the NFL this week, we've had a lot of negative news with the Aaron Hernandez arrest. Now, 30 arrests have been made of NFL players since the Super Bowl in February. What is the larger problem here? Is this going to leave a black eye on the league, Barry?
Yeah, I don't think this is an NFL problem. I mean, I think this is a societal problem. I think if you look at most of these players in the NFL or even in the NBA for that matter who have these sorts of problems, get involved in these sorts of things, you go back to their childhood and you find out that it probably wasn't very good. In the case of Aaron Hernandez, it wasn't. He had some problems as a kid, and it's not surprising he carried those problems into college and into the NFL, and obviously this one is the most serious he's ever been involved with. It appears, although he may have done things like this before. He may have been involved in things this bad before.
You know, I've always said that professional athletes, these guys need counseling. Think about it. If someone handed you $10 million at 24 years old, what are you going to do? Granted, you're not going to go out and kill people, but you're going to go berserk. These guys need financial counseling. They need mental counseling to just deal with all the money that's going to fall in their lap when they're 24.
It's a very serious topic, but Pete, I'm having a hard time not. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be.
Is it the hat?
It's the hat. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, it looks good. It just is.
It's your underwear.
I didn't want to.
That's later on in the show.
We're leaving that for later.
Right.
Okay. In just mere minutes, the NBA free agency begins tonight, just after midnight Eastern, so 11 o'clock here. The Bulls have $73 million already committed to 8 players. So who stays? Who goes? Rumors are Nate Robinson is gone. Rip Hamilton, Marco Bellinelli. Pete, where you at?
Do you think when Rip Hamilton signs his $1 million buyout and he lifts that pen, is he going to get injured? Is that going to happen? Rip Hamilton was a mistake. My mother could have played better than him. Nate, I love you. You brought the energy last season. The playoffs, absolutely fantastic with Nate, but he's going to get, you know, a few offers, and the Bulls aren't going to match it. I would like to see Marco come back. He was a good shooter. He proved himself in the playoffs. He's a clutch shooter. I'd like to see him come back for at least one more year.
Yeah, you know what's a surprise to me is I had no idea that Rip Hamilton was still an active player. I thought he retired a year ago. I didn't realize he was still on the team. Yeah. All 3 of those guys are going to be gone. There's little that they can do about it. They're already in the tax. The Bulls aren't going to spend any more money. They'll find some spare parts, and Tom Thibodeau will make them work, just like he'll use these draft choices, and he'll get something out of them as well. But no, they won't be doing a bunch in free agency, and all those 3 guys you just mentioned, Dion, they're all gone.
So stay tuned. A lot to stay tuned for in the coming days. I think there'll be a lot of movement. Pete, are you going to wear that until Thursday?
You can borrow this.
I can?
Yeah.
Wow.
No
well,
problem.
maybe I will. Maybe you might see it again this week.
Dion,
here
I
on
think that's
Fox
a good
32.
look for you.
Yeah,
Your
I
wife will like
it's
this
the
jacket.
hat.
Yeah,
I think it's the hat.
I'm
good.
I think the
wearing
hat.
that to bed tonight.
Thanks for coming in and sweating.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Yeah,
I am sweating.
Right.
It's like
Uncle
a plastic suit.
Oh, great. Still much more to come on the final word after our 2-minute timeout. We'll show you what happened in the final round of the U.S. Women's Open. It was a great day for golf. History on the line for Inbee Park. We'll tell you about it next. And you heard just what the guys said, so now it's your turn. Our Ford poll of the people. Text A, B, C, or D to 36932. We'll have the results in just a few minutes.